Okay, we did a few new things today, derived from the While My Guitar Gently Weeps solo idea. We did this. So that song is in the key of A minor. So I gave you this A minor triad, and then we decided we could extract an arpeggio from it, like this. That's a minor 7. It's 1, 3, 5, 7. Then starting on your second finger, you could derive a scale from it, a pentatonic scale. And then I encourage you to move it around. You can play G minor, scale, E minor, etc. You could do D minor and then C minor. And then when we got to D minor, I introduced another layer, which was the 5-chord arpeggio based on the same exact pattern. So you have your 1, you're in the key of D minor. If you shift this up, suddenly it's a major chord because of the way the tuning system works. So now the same exact arpeggio gives you a dominant 7. So this is equivalent to D minor and A7. Or to be specific, D minor 7 to A7. You could also play that like this. So here's your... So the recommendation would be just to record 2 measures of D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then 2 measures of A7 on a voice memo, if you have GarageBand, whatever, and then just start to improvise to it. You get the idea? And then, of course, we heard Chan Chan emerge from this. Ending on the major third of that A chord to emphasize that chord's tone. That progression we decided was 1, flat 3, 4, 5, which I encourage you to play like this. So then we went back up to Weeps, and we decided, okay, let's see how this little start of the solo works. So you're reverse bending the G string at the 14th fret. This is the tonic of the scale. You're bending as hard as you can and going. Then you're hammering it on from the 12th fret with your first finger and bending it again. So you get this. Then we decided, here's your scale. Okay, the first 2 notes of it are right there. They both bend. So blues players like to bend them like microtones, almost like quarter steps. And that's what Clapton does here. He does his first finger, third, and then the first again. And resolves back to that A. So it's... While we're on Beatles solos, I discuss how changes subtly. So on the first one, the emphasis, the accent's on the slide. Wait, let me think this phrase through. Sorry. You want to start from this A natural at the 7th fret and do a pickup like this. So the accent's first on the slide, then on the top note, and then on the final note like this. Now accent the top note, and then accent the final note. So it's... So in context... Wait. Also notice at the very outset that you want this to be a double stop, the G and the D, and hammer on the D string in a grace note fashion like this. So it's very fast. That should be the first phrase. Only other thing I noticed. Okay, moving right along. actually, I think that's everything we covered. That was new. Oh yeah, that's right, your song. Your song. So what I did here at the top of the page, the top of the tab page, is that I wrote all the chords in A and all the chords in A minor. So yeah, your song is kind of like a 1 to a flat 7. And then in your chorus, you go 1, flat 3. And then I think you went, what did you do after that? Something like that. So it's like 1, flat 3, flat 7, flat 6. You took flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7, all borrowed from the minor key. So any of the minor chords that are written on that chart could be a bridge, potential bridge stuff. One thing I wanted to mention is that you could enrich in these voicings a couple of different ways. You could do the F over C shape, and you could use that for a C over G. I don't remember your rhythm at all. Okay, I think that's everything. If I've missed something, just send me an email. See ya.